You're listening to the Media Man Dan Podcast, promoting people with passion all over the globe. This is your host, Media Man Dan. Let's rock! What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Media Man Dan Podcast. Thank you guys so much for tuning back into another amazing episode. Today, I'm bringing you guys a brand new artist straight out of the East Coast in the area of Georgia. From Swag Cartel, we got Crusah with us, and his brand new album, Status Update, we both listened to together, and I gotta say, this is his best work. Now, I'm not a big fan of the melodics, but this guy absolutely has the passion to prove that he's something in the game, and I think that this album is the best step in that direction. Welcome to the podcast, Crusah. It is great to have you here, man. How are you doing today?
Doing pretty good today, man. Doing pretty good,
That's great to hear. I was looking at your screen and you were like talking and then it wasn't moving. It was like, am I watching Pokemon right now? Is Ash's voice still moving after he's finished saying things? All right, I'm going to turn up the brightness because I can't even see you. There we go. That is perfect. And that's not a black joke, just so you guys know. It's not a black joke. There were many moments throughout your discography where I was like so into the idea of like talking about songs, and I was just like, man, you're holding me back from saying titles to songs, bro. I'm going to be like, dude, blank, dude, something like, or I have to just be like, N-word, this. N-word, please. No, man, it's great that you have this whole, street vibe. You got the whole like melodic thing down, but you also have this like really cool like bounce in and out of each rhythm. You have a lot of interesting sound throughout your discography, and your best work is this album. What do you think personally of your own work right now? Status Update, is this your best?
Honestly, yeah. I feel like with every like album that I drop, like I feel like that it's like progression. I feel like each one's are always going to be better than the last, and whatever I drop next is probably going to be better than this one. But as of now, Status Update is for sure what I feel like is my greatest work.
That's what I love to hear, man, and you're proud of it. It's good to be proud of what you're making. You're constantly grinding. That's really important for anyone that wants to make it in the business. You have to make sure that you give that, product out to the people. You got to say, hey, if you like that, here's what's coming next. You always have something in the lineup. You're very young right now. You got plenty of time. You got plenty of, great people that are surrounding you, that are helping you create this. How did you end up meeting Swag Cartel? Swag, what is his name? I forgot his actual, Captain Swag. Captain
Oh,
Swag.
Captain Swag, yeah.
By the way, he needs to have a Captain Crunch cereal. That needs to happen. He's Captain Swag.
That's a good idea. That's a fire idea, actually. But it's a little controversial. Like there was a lot of beef that went into like the circle I have now. So October 2024, I met this dude named Soso, and he had this little collective named Fangnam, and I joined that shit up. And it's kind of like a sister collective to Swag Cartel.
Mm-hmm.
Not anymore, but it used to be. And some of the people who are in Swag Cartel now were like they weren't in Fangnam, but they were like it was like Captain Swag, Corey, some people like that. I didn't really know them that well, but then like over the summer, like summer 2025, I was talking to them a bit, and like I asked if like I could join because I fucked with what they were doing, and yeah, they were like hell yeah, and so I kind of got closer with them, and I wasn't really paying attention to the Fangnam shit anymore, and it caused hella discourse and just a whole bunch of arguments, a whole bunch of crazy shit. But that's pretty much how I met him, and I fuck with all Swag Cartel. Shout out all of them.
Gotcha. Would you say that you paid the Fangdom tax?
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Gen Alpha and Gen Z humor. That's right. I also am an old man that watches the same things that you guys do and tries to keep up with the lingo. I know that was a spit take that he just had right there. But don't die on me, bro. No, but that's crazy. Out of all things, I think that Exit Allure also said that there was some kind of weird drama or something. I don't know. I could be misrepresenting that, but Swag Cartel seems to be the best choice that everyone has made. It's like the next part of whatever that original idea was. And it seems like it's just growing. There's a lot of great people on there. There's you. There's this person called Corey who is totally a man. And I said that 100% when I was listening to their music. They didn't sound like a woman whatsoever. I would have never thought they would be female. That wouldn't even come to mind. Who would say something like that? What kind of retard calls a man female? That's crazy. If you guys want to play the clip, Dan. Make yourself look stupid. Quori. I apologize. Quori. I know that you're probably awesome, bro. And, just maybe had some helium that day. I don't know. What can I say? A little higher than heaven, man. This is what I love, though, man. I get to have some fun with you. We get to have some laughs. We get to go into some fun stuff. He actually asked me a great question while I was setting up my technology nightmare. We were trying to get the album working, and there's a lot of lag there. So if you guys ever get to see the pre-chat, it's a real fun one. And I promise whatever I did to edit it is incredible. And you guys should, I don't know, pay me or something to continue doing it. But no, you gave me a great question. What is my favorite movie franchise? And I said Back to the Future. You have much respect for some films like Back to the Future. I love to hear it. What is one of your favorite movies of all time, man?
Bro, probably fucking I fucking love Coraline, bro. Coraline's fucking great. That's a good ass movie. I love the little claymation shit.
Okay, I was gonna say, fun fact, I am getting into horror very late in the game. I've been seeing a lot of movies, and for some reason I still have not seen Coraline.
Oh, damn.
I know. I'm missing out. Pure gold.
Yeah.
But since you mentioned Coraline, I gotta say that I'm a big physical media collector. You might notice there's an entire wall of movies behind me and music. Coraline actually has a really sick steelbook that I keep seeing in stores. Tell me why I need to buy it.
It's fucking core. You just need it. It's essential, bro. That shit. Any Coraline media is worth buying. Any merchandise, all that shit is just worth buying. All of it is great. I love it. I have some Coraline posters in my room that you can't see because it's dark as hell, but I love that shit, bro. It's so good.
You gotta get a shirt and wear that for one of your music videos. Just Coraline.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to Coraline. Scary movie from 2009. It's for kids, though. It's cool. No, man, it's a great movie. I've been told from the Tim Burton fanatics, they say that it fits in that kind of, Corpse Bride kind of vibe to it. But it also has creep factor over 10,000, which is something that I'm really not into unless I'm trying to watch horror movies. So I always give it a shot, and I know the animation's amazing. I don't know about the storyline, though. I haven't heard many things but mixed opinions on that, and I do want to pick up the movie, but I want to see it first. So I have to see the movie, and then when I buy it, you'll be the first one I message, and I'll be like, not even my movie group will know that I bought it. I'll be like, Cruz, I got it. This is it, bro. It's going to be in my hands. I'll be like, yes. This is my major accomplishment, is buying a movie that's nearly 20 years old. All right, so let's get back into your music, because I like to take a little trail off of the actual focus that we go on, have some more fun with it. This album, from beginning to end, I'm not even into the genre, and I got to say that's an 8 out of 10, brother. An 8 out of 10, a solid work of art in hip-hop, a solid work of melodic art overall. Beats were fucking fire. I knew they would be, because Swag Cartel gives you nothing but the best. You had some great collabs as well, but your flow was fantastic. The audio was perfect. Much like I was saying before the chat, your first song ever, a little raw on the production, and I've noticed that went far away. Like you said, bro, you're in your next phase and your next phase and your next phase, and you're just leveling up, and I love that you're doing it, and I think you absolutely earned it on this one. This is an absolute amazing work of art that I have never thought I would say about this, the music that I did not like for most of listening. I was like, where is it going to go from here? And I'm so glad I held off until I could hear that album and let you see my reaction.
Thank you.
Now, all the collabs that you set up, you met Exit, you met everybody else. How did you know which one was best for each track?
It just kind of it just came to me. I was hearing the beats, because like all the beats are kind of similar, but there's just like certain things that is just like, bro, this motherfucker will go crazy on this. They all fucking worked out great, and I'm very happy with all the features. Every feature on that album, they did their shit. I would say even they did better than me. That doesn't make me insecure or anything. Like, bro, you did your shit. I don't mind that. That's great. You know, they
Yeah.
went crazy.
No, I can agree on some of the tracks. There are some incredible verses. It felt like I was listening to two different styles of rap come together, and they're both modern. So it was really cool to hear you guys bouncing off of each other. I would love a back and forth in the future. Like there's Bad Meets Evil. I talk about lyrical hip hop all the time, but Eminem and Royce always bounce off of each other, and I would love to hear two melodic rappers just playing off of the same kind of vibe or the same context of the song. Be like, here's what we're talking about, and then just going in at it. There was a song that was so good with Anger I did not expect on this album, and when we got to that, unfortunately the lag was killing it at that time. It started with a P. I forget the name right now. Let me grab the iPod here. Prophet. Fucking fire, dude. Oh my gosh. You were so angry and you had all that passion behind your voice, and you just sounded different from how I expected you to sound. You weren't like super, mellow vibe. This was a full on like fuck you blank person. It was great, man. I loved it. And I think was that the one where you said something about Kanye being a Nazi, which was not a word that I planned on saying on the podcast today, but it is part of the lyrics. Part of the lyrics.
No, that was on Said What You Said, I believe. Where
Said What You Said.
That.
I love
but they
that.
were like right before each other or right after.
Oh my gosh, man. And you follow the same thing with Exit's idea of like putting hashtags in front of your songs too. So I get to go hashtag by everything. You guys are going to make hashtags super famous. Swag Cartel. Hashtag Swag Cartel. Put it on the screen, Dan.
Hell yeah.
Do it right now. I'm gonna kick your ass if you don't do it right now, Dan. Put Swag Cartel on the screen. All right, man. So your overall opinion on my opinion, I would love to hear it because you saw me vibing the whole time. Could you tell I loved what I was listening to, or did you think I was going to be a little bit more harsh on that one?
I mean, shit, you look like you were having a great fucking time. Yeah, that's something I love to see. No matter who I show, if I see them even bobbing their head a little, like hell, like that shit makes me happy. Well, and it always will. Shit.
As somebody that started on YouTube and created reactions, I could say like it becomes a natural thing that when you hear music and you're on camera, that your head has to move. But I can also say if I hear a good beat, I'm going in at it, man. I can't just sit still. Yeah. What am I, a fucking stone? That's not going to happen. So I knew that it was going to hit me. And then there were songs at the end where I was just like, each one of these is like separately its best single of the last, I don't know how many years you've been doing this, but I'm like, this is his best work. And it's all at the end of the album. Like you might not like the beginning, and that's fine. You might not like a smidge of the middle, I guess you could say. But then as soon as the middle takes off, it is just fire across the board. And then you got that one song with the piano on it. And, oh, God, man, it made me feel things. I, love the vibe of it. And I think you probably get what I'm saying, man. Like, that song, it's single quality. Like, I think that one could grow and blow up. And, I think even girls would fuck with that one. Like Corey, just kidding.
Oh shit,
bro! I feel so bad because I had literally no idea. I was thinking, oh, maybe I'm wrong. I'm like, no, there's no way I'm wrong. This is totally a girl. This has to be a girl. And I'm like, it's Corey. It's with a Q. It's like Queen Corey. Okay. Corey, if you ever get on the show, I promise I will not say anything about this. Too much fun, man. Too much fun. Yeah, like I was saying, the end of the album is something that I did not expect. It just got better and better as it went on. And my score was already like a 7 out of 10 at that point. As Exit song came on, I was like, all right, 7.5. Next song comes on, I was like, all right, 8, all right. And then that piano one, I was like, am I pushing an 8.5 for an artist that I could barely even start listening to? Like, I was so hard on you in the beginning. I was like, I don't even know what to think of this shit. Like, I hope to God that there's something good here, because you hear your first work and I'm just like, this kid, he's got something. I don't think it's good, but he's got it. He's trying. He put something out. He's got the balls to actually release. That's a good sign. And so I should have known. I should have known I'd be proven wrong. And I love that, man. I really do.
Yeah.
Now, I personally know that you already talked about metal. We talked about other genres and things that you're into. How the hell did you get into metal, bro?
Okay. So like, believe it or nah, I'm not even gonna say believe it or not. I'm mixed pretty much. So I have my black side, my white side.
Mm-hmm.
One of my aunts on my white side was like, she's like around your age, and she was like, and in high school she was the emo, goth, all that shit. So like growing up, when I would fucking go over to her house and shit, she would always be playing metal in the car. And at first I didn't fuck with it because I was like, these are just motherfuckers screaming loud as hell. I was, but then the more I went over, the older I got, I was like, I fuck with this. This, there's something I like this. And then it made me branch out and start listening to it on my own.
Yep.
So it opened my eyes to all the music out there.
Do you think you'd ever incorporate what you've heard on any of your music, like a melodic rap song that goes into some straight deathcore riffs and just some screaming in the center? Because I got to tell you, bro, I scream. I'd be happy to jump on that.
I'm not against that at all.
Yeah.
That sounds fucking. One of the members in Swag Cartel, Lord Distortion, shout out, bro. Like he like raps, and then like on the side he has like this like metal deathcore band, and it's so fucking good. It is so fucking good.
What's their name? We
And
got to shout them
a
out.
lot of oh fuck, I forgot the band name. I just know it's Lord Distortion. I know that's the bro, but I forgot the band.
That's
It's
a
so
great fucking
fucking
name,
good,
by the way.
bro.
I mean, Lord of Distortion. I mean, I'm Lord Distortion, but Lord of Distortion sounds like a metal thing that I would hear from only
Hell yeah.
the heaviest of listeners. He's the Lord of Distortion. Anyway, but no, that's sick, man. That's so cool. So you got a couple more people that are listening to some real heavy shit. You probably realize that their lyrical quality and the things that they actually are expressing are very close to what you hear in hip hop. Like you got that same anger, you got that same just disgust with society and just letting all that shit off of your chest. It's like that's the thing that I love about metal. And that's why I transitioned from rap into metal with a little bit of country in the middle because of my fiance. But like I got into metal and I was like, whoa, this is what I needed. Like I need something that you can just scream at the top of your lungs and still have a great time listening to.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely, man. So this is the best interview of all time because it's the first interview of all time. I always say that for my first guests, I want them to have a great time. If it's not for the first time, you have to have a fantastic time the second time. Like it can only go up. It's just like your discography; it only gets better as we go. So this whole thing is literally winged, as it always is, and I want to make sure that you get all of the things that are on your mind that you want everyone to know about you out there. So please give me some information about you, my friend, that would be so fascinating for my audience and for your audience to know that maybe you just never told anyone.
There's a few things I could say. I don't know if they're really fascinating, but they're kind of like funny and stupid.
That's
and
perfect. That is fascinating.
I I'll just start spitfiring them, I guess. Like fucking 3 months ago, uh, I had a pregnancy scare with my girlfriend,
Oh my goodness.
and the only thing I was thinking about is how like this is all gonna go away. I'm not gonna have time to do any of this shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I was freaking the fuck out. Like I actually went ape shit. I was calling on my brothers. I'm like, y'all, I think it's over. I think it's over with. Shit. Another thing that's fascinating that a lot of people who just tapped in don't know is that like fucking I have a my friend, his name, I don't know if you know what this is, but I got a Dave Blunts. He's pretty up there. That's my dog. He's my goat.
Yeah.
I actually got the chance to fucking perform at the Masquerade, which is like one of the biggest venues in Atlanta. Through his tour, he invited me on stage, and I got to perform in front of like fucking 300 fucking people. And that was like surreal. I was like, bro, I can get used to this. Fucking crazy. And there was like all these big names around. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, it didn't feel real because, bro, I didn't even have like a song with 1,000 plays. I was like, and I'm performing here with these people. So I'm like, if I can do this at this level, bro, bro, sky's the limit, bro. I can do whatever the fuck. So, that gave me so much motivation just to keep fucking going because I'm like, I'm doing this right now. I can be fucking great if I just keep pushing.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. All right. So your first one, the interesting fact that you gave us is that there's a pregnancy scare. Now, it scared me because I thought you were going to say you had to go get milk or something, but it turned out that you wanted to be a responsible adult about it. And you were saying that like you'd have to give up your dreams to take care of a kid. And, God willing, that did not happen. And you ended up making a badass album out of all of that. You probably had a lot of emotion that came from that time with the panic. So you were probably writing some good shit or at least recording something awesome. So absolutely epic how those things work out. Tragedy always strikes the right side of the brain. So the right side of the brain is where your creativity comes from. And so when those horrible things happen, you have to have a coping mechanism of some sort. With me, I try to find comedy. I've tried to find, loud, heavy music, something like that. And for you, you just made your best work. And I don't even think you knew that that was what you were making. You were probably just like, I'm just recording the same shit all the time. But I'm thinking that tragedy really, leveled it up and made it go into profit. Honestly, I think that one got a little taste of what you were feeling at that time. So, like I said, that's the best song when it comes to emotion that I've heard from you. And I'm really happy that you put that on there. I really like that track. And then you said that your friends gave you a shot, and by friends I mean like all these big names in Atlanta gave you a shot to be on stage, and sky's the limit, bro. That's 100% true. 100%. When you start at the littlest moments of your life and you don't see it as like I'm gonna be the greatest thing ever, but you just see that like I could feel comfortable on this stage, I could feel comfortable in front of these people, I'm gonna prove myself, like that's when you know you're ready to make it. You're not going to have anything hold you back. You're 100% in. And like you said, 300 people, for people that aren't listening, as, super giant bands that I've had on before, 300 is pretty big. And in the rap community, that's like a party, right? That's a vibe that you usually can't find for smaller artists. You're probably looking at 10, 12 people, depending on how many followers or streams you're getting. And you were talking about being under 1,000. How did they find you and get you on that stage, bro?
I've been making music since like 2019, but like I got back into it around like late 23, early 24. And so I was just online a lot. Like I was going through fucking Discord servers and I seen the Dave Blunt's dude. I seen him on TikTok. I'm like, bro, this guy's funny as hell. Cause, a lot of like the crazy bars that I put in my songs, like the Nazi shit. And when I said steady acting like a nigger, I got that from him, low-key. Because, like, if you listen to his songs, he talks about nigger this, nigger that, fucking faggot, a whole bunch of shit, bro.
Yeah.
Not to offend anybody,
No,
though.
full
But
shock
just, like,
and bluntness. Yeah. Brutality.
Exactly. hmm And so I joined he had a little Discord server, and I joined it. And, me and him, he joined the VCs.
Yeah.
And this was before he had, like, the big blow up. And, we just be talking. He thought I was funny. So we became like really good friends. And like, bro, since that, he's always been a brother to me. He's always helped me out, been there, gave me, chances like that. And yeah, we just, people shit on being online a lot, but you don't know who you might meet on here on the internet. You don't know. That can be good or bad, but you don't know who you might
That's
meet.
so true. That's so
It's
true. If
crazy.
you're not just scrolling through TikToks all day, you might actually be able to network and find some incredible people that actually have some free time. I had during the pandemic many moments where I would reach out to people that I'm like, oh, hell no, they're not going to be able to respond. And they respond in like, 10 minutes. I was like, how the fuck? But that's because, the whole expectation of like what you used to doing, it's like you have to go out, you have to go record, you have to go do this. It wasn't all there. Everyone was usually at home, so you could just message people and be like, just be nice, obviously. But I had one of my favorite vocalists of that time join my friend's stream. She was live, and singing one of her songs, and I was like, hey, how would you like to watch one of your fans perform your music? And she's like, that sounds cool. And so she just joins in the stream, and they're like, everybody went, Dan, what the fuck? How did you get this person? Blue check mark and all that stuff. And in the metal community, Lauren Babick is pretty big. So I was like, this is crazy. And it's those great things that happen to you, and I think that they happen for a reason. And my idea is like it's always a divine intervention. Like, it's supposed to happen. It's fate. It's something that drives you towards something else. Like that goal that you have that you think you can't even reach it. They're just going to pump you up and get as close to that goal as possible. Like your friend here that you were able to meet, voice chat with, got you on stage, got you in front of people. Exposure is everything in music. And the more people that were able to see like some kid just going out there and killing it on stage, that's huge. Even if it's not your best performance, you get to perform, and you probably do not hold back. You probably were like, almost crowd surfing that night. Or whatever the rappers do. I don't know. I'm a metalhead. Here I am, Mr. White Boy. But yeah, you were saying those extremely shocking words. And for everybody that understands, my podcast is all about free speech. I am a free speech absolutist. If you want to say anything that comes to mind, feel free to. I will not censor you. I will just say that there are words that I can't repeat. So thank you. I really appreciate your honesty on it, and I really want to hear more of what that guy has to say, because if that's just scratching the surface of his stuff, I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck? There was some words that you put on this album that actually were beeped out, and all I was thinking the whole time I was like, man, with everything he's already said, what the fuck is he possibly saying there? And I was like, oh, I got it. It's faggot. Okay, I got you. I was like, okay, that makes sense. But yeah, if your homies fuck with it, if your crew fucks with it, if everybody in Swag Cartels is like, hell yeah, man, just express yourself and full on do it, and you're gonna make it, man. So you're young, and I keep saying that because I'm an old man over here. I look young, but I'm very old. I'm a decrepit old man. Just if I took my hat off, I'm bald. No, I'm kidding. I haven't gone bald yet. Very close, super close. You just turned 19, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Now, once I saw your story, I was like, I should say happy birthday. And that was my first thought. And I was like, why would I say that to somebody that doesn't even know me? Like, that's just like the most Facebook mom experience. Like, you see that, it's like in your timeline, you're like, oh my God, happy birthday. Like, that's just it's so stupid. So I was like, I'm just going to let that go. And I'm going to say, now that I met you, now that we've had this chat, now that you're awesome and able to like give me your personality, happy birthday, bro. 19 is huge.
Appreciate that.
Do you feel like more of an adult now? You're 1 year past the first year. How do you feel?
About the same, to be honest. I haven't felt change since I was like 16, to be real.
That's it. There we go, man. Yeah, there is no change besides the driving and then, of course, the drinking down the line. And probably don't put those together.
Right.
Don't do both of those. But no, I've been 19 mentally for a very long time. So anybody that hits that, I'm just like, they get me. Never let it go. Whatever age you're at, remember you're 19, because man, it feels great. 19 was like, it was on top of the world. I wanted to be a music producer at that time. I was in college. I was like taking care of things. I really sucked at the relationship that I was in. I was same relationship that I have 15 years later, but it's like I knew nothing of how much I needed to learn, and that like got me into the stepping stone of becoming more mature, and also like just being more responsible with my choices and the people around me, and surrounding myself with new people. Like I think I met my best friend, my newest best friend, Ralph, around that time when I was 19, 20, something like that. And it just changed everything, man. So you got the whole world in your hands. Like you said, the sky's the limit. You're going to meet so many awesome people, whether it's in music or outside of music. I feel like you have this personality that could fit with anybody. You've been super chill so far. Don't worry, I'm not ending this anytime soon. Got to roast you more. No, I'm just kidding. So what is one of your favorite activities to do outside of music, man?
I fucking love video games, bro. If I'm not making music, this is how my day goes. It's literally eat, make music, see my girlfriend, video games. Those four. Just I fucking love games. Like, that's the big one. Like, I'm always playing video games, bro.
Yes.
Always.
Yes. I'm glad that you did girlfriend before gaming, because otherwise you're going to have to live on the couch for a little bit. The music thing, they can go iffy on that. It's like, you really. But I told my fiance many times in sweet little cards that I would write her, I'd be like, "Hey, I love you more than music," and she knows that I'm obsessed with music. So it's like that's what they want to hear, and it also means so much when you say it from the heart, of course. But that's sick, man. Yeah, video games are sick. What games have you been playing most recently, and what got you into gaming?
um, the games like. I'm a huge like fucking like story based game person.
Nice.
So I fucking love the Life is Strange. Well, not the series. I like the first one, the second one, and Captain Spirit. There's a new one coming out. I hope it's fucking good because the last games have been shitty. But I like Telltale. You were talking about Back to the Future. Telltale had a Back to the Future game, and it was so fucking good. I loved it so much.
Was it like
Just
a
story based games.
DLC, or was it like an actual game from
It was
beginning
like
to end?
yeah, an actual game. Like it was like a 5 episode series. So it's like with Telltale, it's like you're getting like a show, like an interactive show. So you get to make the decisions of what you want to say to each character.
Oh, that's so cool.
And like there's combat in it and shit. It's so fun and fire. I don't know if you can play it anymore because I think the company went bankrupt, but it was fun. I love that shit.
That's okay. Anyone on the dark web, give me the link. No, I'm just kidding. No, that sounds awesome though. I've never heard about a Back to the Future game besides like the old like Nintendo games and stuff like that. I watched Angry Video Game Nerd to get on YouTube in the first place, and that dude would go through these crazy like big franchises that had these shitty, awful, like just terrible video games alongside of them. Like it was amazing how many great franchises are just awful at making video games. But Telltale, okay, so I'll have to check that out. I probably can find some videos of the Back to the Future one. That's so cool. I'm an FPS guy. I have to play a first-person shooter, but I also fuck with Rocket League a lot. I like that game.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's so much fun to just play. Like people get so angry. They're, sweaty as hell. You're like just playing to have fun. I'm listening to like podcasts or music, and some like, I don't know, 12 or 14-year-old is screaming at the top of his lungs because I missed a shot that I could have taken. It's like, life isn't that serious. I promise. I promise whatever happens on the field in this simulated car hitting soccer ball game is not going to change anyone's life. It's not going to do anything. Like, we are not picked up from Ninja and then become the next MVP of video gaming. Like, that's not happening. So just let it go. But I'm pretty sure it's because of the FIFA thing. It was, huge, and obviously it is a version of FIFA. So I guess people would be a little bit more serious about it than I am. But I love playing games just to play. Like I told you in the pre-chat, I'm terrible at figuring out a game. Like if I have a tutorial, I'm taking 4 hours just to figure out where I'm supposed to go, unless the stupid arrow is literally pointing the direction I'm supposed to go. I was in Far Cry 5, just walking through the cult, like, I guess, grass area, and it was like, run from the gang. And I was like, run from the gang, and I'm like, but where? Where am I going? So I like hide behind a tree. All of a sudden they shoot me in the back of the head. They're like, you didn't run. I'm like, I did run. I ran a little bit, and then I found a tree, and then I sat down next to the tree. That's what I did. It would be so fun to watch me stream, because you would be like rage 100%. Like that's all that it would be. It would be like a compilation of me playing games and just be like, try not to rage. And it's just like me making terrible decisions every time that I'm in a game. You have that any issues like that, or any games that you're like, I can't figure this one out. I've tried it and I can't figure it out.
I'm with you on the fucking Far shit. I played Far Cry 6, and it took me like fucking 5 tries to get through the fucking tutorial, because it doesn't give you it doesn't give you any direction at all.
No.
And there's like fucking people walking around. You don't even have a gun at the beginning of 6, so you're walking around just with your hands out, and there's fucking guards walking around with fucking guns, and they're just standing. You don't know what you're supposed to do. I got shot in my 100 times. I have the same issue with some games. Yeah.
I'm glad to hear I'm human, and that everyone else is human too, because it seems like everyone was a sweaty gamer whenever I was playing games like PUBG and shit. I was so bad
Oh,
at PUBG, bro. When it started, I would watch my fiance's bro play it like a boss, bro. Like this guy would take out like 17 people in a match. Like he just knew where to go. He
damn.
knew what to do. I would watch all day. I'd be like, man, I can't wait to get this game. I finally get my Xbox. I get the game. We're playing together. He's like, I got a guy on my left. I turn over to the left and I shoot my fucking brother. I was like, I got him. He's like, that was me, you dumbass. It's like, hey, listen. There's a person there, and the bullet hit you, and it was supposed to go. It was going forward. It was going. You were just collateral damage, getting to the destination. As you could see, I was going for that bush in the back. No. Same with Fortnite, man. I am so bad. Like all these games, like they want reaction time to be like above military level, and I'm like, I got ADHD for one, and for two, like if you yell at me to see something, I'm not gonna see it. Like it's not gonna just appear in front of
Right.
my face. Like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I see. I have to do. Far Cry. Okay, so the best tutorial I ever had in a video game was Hitman. My friend and I, old friend in high school, we played Hitman Blood Money, and he just showed me the ropes because it's just a simple and easy thing. It's like talk to the guy, slam his face against the fence, go up to these guys, but don't actually talk to them. Just throw a coin to distract them. Walk over to this guy, shoot this guy. Go upstairs, shoot this person. It's like, okay, that's an easy way to do it. So I got into the games and I loved them. And then I tried playing older games from the franchise, and I was like, God, I am so bad at this. Like, this is the only game I can play. And so I'm obsessed with Hitman, Blood Money. I do want to play the M&M version of it because now they have like this DLC or some kind of game with the Slim Shady character and Eminem inside, and I was just like, wow, two connections that I would have never expected: video games and Eminem. But I'm happy that's a thing. And South Park right now on Fortnite, crazy. I never thought that would be a thing.
Yeah.
But speaking of South Park, do you watch any comedy? Do you have any favorite comedians or favorite shows that you watch?
Um, fuck. My favorite comedian. I I fucked with. Rest in peace. I fucked with Bernie Mac a lot. I fuck with
Oh,
Dave Chappelle.
yes.
Um, those guys are great. And like, we were talking about earlier, when we were listening to the album, the like Key and Peele,
Yeah.
both of those guys. I like, bro. I fucking love their sketches. They're so funny. Like, I don't think I've seen a single bad Key and Peele sketch. They're so fucking funny,
There's
bro.
some cringe ones. There's like ones that like take a while to get to the actual joke. The I said bitch. And I was like, bitch. They're like in space. They're like looking to the side. I said, bitch. That shit was so stupid. Good times. Good times. But yeah, no, Key and Peele, Chappelle, obviously, he made the groundwork for that type of like crude and awesomely, focused on only African Americans. And I love his white voice. Like anytime he had to play a white character, I was just like, this is awesome and so spot on. This is hilarious. I'm always a guy that can laugh at my own, downfalls or any like stereotypes. So I'm always like, yeah, that's so true. They did the racial draft and like they were talking about like the Wu-Tang Clan could go to like the Japanese. It's so good, man. I loved Chappelle Show. I have the whole series. It's actually over in a box right here. I'm actually gonna be watching it very soon again. I love rewatching it. I wish reruns were played still, but I know that TV is kind of like gone. Like nobody cares about it. It's all streaming now, so it's like it's always there. For comedy that I love, I like stand-up comedians. I was watching a lot of Kill Tony the past couple of years. I think that's a really good show if you want to watch like young new comedians try to blow up in front of really well-known comedians. That's a great way to do it. But my favorite is, by all means, this is the most obvious thing in the world. I already said it. South Park is literally the most brilliant version of like television I've ever watched. Like everything that is supposed to offend me to the core that does, I laugh my ass off at because I can tell what they're made to do is piss off everyone. And so this last
Right.
season that everyone like started picking sides and they're like, oh, they're too political. I'm like, no, 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 no. This is what we wanted. this is exactly where they should be going. There's no reason to avoid the thing in front of you if you're South Park. If it's like you can go after the administration, you can go after whatever's going on in society, you can do all that, but you have to do it in a creative way. And what I think they did was the best choice of all, grabbing old characters from older seasons, adding them back in, either finishing their storyline or making them into the butt of a joke as well. Like, I loved it. I had such a fun time watching this most recent season because it felt like an old season of South Park. Have you ever watched South Park?
Yeah, I've watched a few episodes.
Oh, episodes. You got to watch seasons, bro. Oh my God. So I would start you on season 6, but you need season 5 for context of why Kenny dies. And then you can go from there. There's an episode all about 9/11 that is so incredibly offensive and so funny at the same time. I'll just tell you the premise. The premise is that their friend Kenny has passed away, and all of them have no idea where he hid his ticket so they could all get free candy. So they're just trying to find the ticket. And so they decide that they have to build a ladder to heaven to get that ticket from him, or at least learn where the ticket is so they can get the candy that they're looking for. Meanwhile, because 9/11 just happened in real life, the whole episode is about all these emotional times for the adults. So they're like, they're building a ladder to heaven. That's so sweet. Like, it's just everyone misunderstanding what the actual message is of those kids. And then they have like Alan Jackson singing a fucking song about it. Like, everything that you could do as a South Park, they did in that episode, and I think is just brilliant overall. And they even had world conflict, so it's like if America wants to go to heaven, then the Japanese or China wants to get there first. So like everybody's on like a race to make the ladder to heaven. It's amazing. I loved it. I spoiled the plot, but it's so funny if you have a chance to watch it and you get the context of it. It works so well. Now, 9/11 obviously wasn't around when you were born. Very lucky to know that you didn't have to witness it firsthand. All I can say is that that's security that you get at the airport anytime you've gone anywhere. It wasn't around when I was in first grade. And then second grade, all of that changed. It was strange as hell, man. It changed the whole world. It was like a pandemic for us, but it was obviously only one day experience as opposed to a couple years. So I can say it was traumatic, and it was necessary that we needed to have some comedians actually, have the balls to make jokes about things, and it was perfect how South Park did it. You watch any satire at all? Do you watch like let's see, what would be another satirical thing? Oh, Robot Chicken. You ever watch Robot Chicken?
Bro, I fucking love Robot Chicken.
Because you were saying
That shit's
claymation.
fire.
Yeah. I was thinking about it. I was like, Coraline. Of course he watches Robot Chicken.
Yeah, bro. I love that shit. Like, I would be like when I was really little, like when, people still use TV,
Yeah.
I would watch Cartoon Network, and then Adult Swim would come on, and I'd purposely stay up like hella late till Robot Chicken came on. It was so fucking good. I like that shit's really funny. And they kind of like with South Park, like they would make crazy outlandish jokes. And sometimes I wouldn't even understand them.
Yeah. And it was fast. It was fast paced. It was like brain rot before brain rot.
Right? It was like, that it was like scrolling on TikTok damn near. Just these little shorts of people doing the most stupid shit, funny shit.
Yeah.
I loved it, bro.
20-minute episodes, Seth Green in charge of like all voices, and just incredible like stop motion animation. Like they had to really focus on it, and each one of those sketches is just amazing. The Star Wars shit that they did. They took every toy. If you guys have never seen Robot Chicken because you're too young or too old, they took every toy that you have ever seen and they made it into at least one sex joke. Like it's just it had to happen, and it was so awful because I accidentally ended up on an episode that was very graphic and very dark, and I think it was with the Flintstones, and I was like, oh no,
oh yeah,
yeah, that totally changed my perspective on the whole Flintstones. Because when you're a kid, obviously it's not made for you, it's made for adults, but you're like thinking, oh, that's my little character, oh, that's sweet, oh my gosh, what are they doing? But I had a college class, and it was for sociology. We actually had to witness one of the Robot Chicken moments where they had a unicorn that gets stuck in quicksand, and it's just like the stages that you go through before you die. Like aggression, what was it? Aggression, but it was something where you deny that it's even happening. Denial. There we go. That Spartan over here. You deny something. What is it called? I don't know. Denial. Woo-wee. All right, but yeah, it was denial. It was aggression. It was like acceptance. It was like all these stages, and we're just literally watching a Robot Chicken clip, and I'm like trying not to laugh while I'm watching the funniest shit of a fucking unicorn just like no, it's a giraffe. He's like screaming at the top of his lungs like,
Well, this is just perfect. Stupid quicksand, stupid jungle. I want to bite someone in the face. Mother. Ah.
It's hilarious. I love it. It's amazing. It's a great one, and it really helped me understand that my teacher had great humor. whenever you can put that on for the college kids, I appreciate it. All right, man. So we talked about Adult Swim. We talked about music. We talked about life. We talked about everything in between. But what we have not talked about is what you do when it's not this crappy weather that we're dealing with right now. What is your summer like, man? What do you do when you're out in a nice, comfortable weather and you can go anywhere that you want? Where would you go first?
Oh fuck. So, I'm in Georgia, so usually, I'll hop in the car,
Yep.
go down to Florida, have a fucking amazing time. I love Florida. Like, it rains hella when I go over there, but at the same time, it's like I'd rather it be rainy here on the beachfront than like be at home, sunshine and show opportunities out there. I'll go like this summer. I went to New York City with my homies to do a show. The show actually ended up getting canceled, but it was still a good 18 by
Hey,
yourself.
it was a try.
It was a great.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was an experience, even if it didn't happen. It was still an experience, and you guys, you locked in. You were ready, even if it was supposed to happen or not supposed to happen. You were still going to make it happen. And I love that you were excited for it, and you go up to New York, and that's huge, man. There's such a huge, rap community, I guess you could say, in Chicago, New York, L.A. Obviously, West Coast, East Coast. That's been a beef since fucking Biggie and Tupac, but. Like it's always going to have like an incredible amount of artists and very talented people in all those places. So that's sick. That's sick. And hopefully you get to do a show in New York. That'd be awesome. My favorite thing, one of my favorite things to do, I should say, besides just walking outside, touching grass, because here I am, Mr. Lazy Man. I love going to the movies a lot. But when it comes to like summertime, swimming, of course, and roller coasters. If I can go to a theme park, I'll try to do that once a year, at least Six Flags. That's not too far from me. But you have a couple of them. I mean, Disney isn't that close to you. I'd say Pigeon Forge, Dollywood would be closer for you. If I know the map.
I think
correctly.
they're around I think Disney World is like 5-6 hours, and then Dollywood is like 5.
Oh,
exactly. I'm not sure. I think they're around the same distance.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
dude, you're right in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have Six Flags Atlanta?
Oh yeah. I've actually never been. I've been to Disney World. I've been to Dollywood, Pigeon Forge. There's one in Valdosta called Wild Adventures that I went to like every summer growing up.
Wild Adventures. Okay.
I've been to all of those. Never went to Six Flags though.
That is crazy. This could be the year, man. You're 19 now. This is when this is when a boy becomes a man. He rides the bat.
Right, yeah.
No, man, I have no idea what they would have in the Georgia location. I just know that Six Flags is such a like iconic national treasure of amusement. However, I can say still nothing close to Dollywood or Universal Studios. Both of those are like the top 2 of the theme parks, in my opinion.
Ooh, I need to go to Universal, bro. I've still never been there.
Oh,
I want to go so bad, bro.
Fuck Six Flags, go to Universal.
I might have to.
There you go. Because you got Epic Universe now too, so you got even more to look at, and there's just so many great things. If you're a movie fanatic, like I know you are, you're gonna love a lot more context you have a lot more context than a lot of other people that just go, "Wow, I think I saw that on screen one time." what's this? Men in Black? They do wear black. Wow, this is a ride that's absolutely truthful. It's like, listen, that's an epic sci-fi action movie. What are you doing here? Oh, I went with my family. Get out of here. This is for the film addicts only. No, man, I think Universal is one of the best theme parks, if not the best theme park, especially the one in Orlando. I've never been to the one in California, but I know they say it's smaller because it's mostly Hollywood. And man, as much as I love the Silicon Valley, no. No thanks. Oh man, I love summertime, but I also hate bees. Do you have any issues with any bugs?
Oh my god, bro! I fucking hate, bro. Gnats, mosquitoes, fucking wasp. Like, there's always fucking wasp. I fucking hate it. Like, fucking last summer, I was just walking, minding my fucking business, and then next thing you know, I feel like 8 sharp pains, dink, 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 all on my back, and I'm like, oh my fuck, what the fuck? I ran back in the house, and I just laid down, put my pillow on my face, and I was just like, what the fuck? I was screaming. I was so mad.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? What the fuck did I do?
Was it only one wasp, or was that multiple?
Away. No, I don't. That's the worst part. I do not know. Like, I turned around to see nothing there.
Nothing.
And I was
there.
like, what the? Bro just came to bother me and then left. I was like, what? Oh, bro.
What if that wasn't a wasp? What if that was some
like
monster that's just like scratching your back, just like?
We'll never know. We will never know. That motherfucker got gone.
I just smacked the shit out of my microphone. But dude, that was the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life. But I could say, like, if I told you my wasp and bee stories, you would be terrified to go outside. You would just be like, I'm done. This kid's been through shit, and I don't want to go through that. And I'll be like, bro, I went through 14 years of stings. 14 years, bro. Every single year, there would be some tactical way for a bastard bee or wasp or hornet or yellow jacket to come around and ruin my day. But I will tell you, my first 2 stings were horrible, both internal, which is the worst. First one was the one that traumatized me the most. Makes it hard to get haircuts to this day because of this trauma inside my right ear.
Oh my God.
4 years old. Imagine that trauma, bro.
Oh no.
Yeah. I couldn't wish that on my worst enemy, bro. And so I was like, whew, you would think that would be the end of it. Second one, in my mouth.
Oh fuck no. How the fuck did it get in your mouth?
It was a delicious fruit punch can, and a yellow jacket was very hungry, and he thought something was sweet in there, and he sure found the sweetness. It was in my mouth. And I got to see what it looked like to get stung, because when you're in your ear, you can't see it, you just feel it, and it was like the most agonizing pain I could ever imagine as a 4-year-old. But inside my mouth, I was just like, oh wow, look at that! It's all puffy, and I'm terrified, and I'm screaming, and I'm crying, and I was just like, wow, this is great. And then for the final one to traumatize you, this is my round 3. I was in karate for many years. I was 12 years, I think. I was a 3rd degree black belt. I think I was 2nd degree at this time, though. I was helping out and teaching kids at the school during the summertime. So I'm like riding my bike, going to that school every day. I'd have these beetles flying in my face, and I can't stand bugs flying at me, obviously, because I had one fly in my ear. So anything that buzzes freaks me the fuck out. Like I said, the haircut experience. But it was a rainy day. I was like, thank God there's not going to be anything flying into my face. And so I'm riding to the karate training. I'm getting finished with it. I get out of my uniform. I get my shorts on. I got my hoodie on too, because I was like, oh no, it started raining. I was like, okay, well, at least once again, it's a wet day. There's no bugs. There's nothing that can happen to me. This is my mindset. It's like, you gotta have a winning mindset for shit to happen this bad. I'm going down the hill. All of a sudden, bam, wasp in my fucking face, stings me directly in the cheek. I'm like, it's pouring rain. How the fuck is there a wasp in pouring rain. You've seen Bugs Life, right? You know, like rain falls down and it's like bombs taking off, like the
Right. Yeah.
like everything is just insane. And I'm just like, this bastard had to go out of his way, whether he's going to his hive or whatever, to just hit me in the face while I'm going down a hill at nearly 20 miles an hour. And I got off that bike and I walked it all the way back home. And I felt like Heath Ledger. I was like, yeah, I like the Batman. Oh, like it was just, it was so horrible, bro. It was all puffy. And I felt numb. It was like, oh, and I think that was the last big sting. I think that was it. But that was 14 years straight of just trauma.
Oh wow.
I love summertime. What can I say? Oh yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know if I got cursed or blessed. I don't know what it is, but I'm very sweet. Everyone always says, "Oh, you must be sweet." Yeah, you get stung in the ear. You get stung in the ear, motherfucker. you won't be laughing ever again. It's a whole different experience, and I'm glad it didn't go too deep. Otherwise, that could have been major problems down the line. But yeah, wow, it's crazy times. Anything like that, trauma like that when you were a kid?
Oh yeah, a similar sting type of incident. I was in a fucking Dollar General with my mom. I was like 9 years old or something, and I'm just walking, minding my fucking business. You know, like last time, looking at shit. There's what I thought was a dead bug on the floor. It was actually a fucking wasp that, like, I think was on the brink of death. And the motherfucker, like, musters up the strength to just hop up and sting me in the leg. And I'm like, what the fuck? This was my first sting ever. What the fuck? This can happen? I thought bro was dead. And then, oh my God, I was in so much pain because I was young. This happened. What the fuck is going on? And these motherfuckers at the Dollar General still got the audacity. There was like cream I had to put on. They still had the audacity to make my mom pay. Motherfucker, you got a dead wasp in your store. It's like $4, a little $4 tube. Of talking about you still gotta pay.
That's
what the fuck?
Crazy. In a dollar store, out of all things. Holy shit. And I mean, it's not like you weren't just stung. It's not like you were just like, oh, I'm just going to squirt it all over the ground. Like, I'm just going to leave this mess. It's like, obviously you pay for what you use, but it's like, this is an emergency situation. Thank God you had something there that could actually help you, because I'll tell you what, man, walking that sting off while you're like, I'm walking nearly a mile with my bike, just walking it the whole way. Cause I'm like, I'm not riding. Are you crazy? After anything flying at me, that the next fucking day, I'm riding back because I'm like, I have to, I got to get my bravery back up. I've had bees flying at me the whole time while I'm mowing the lawn and shit. I'm just minding my business at a stoplight, at a stop. I'm like supposed to go across any moment now, and I see a little bee, just a little bee, all the way across the way, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, he's on the way, and he comes over and he tries to sting me. And I was like, what the fuck, man? I thought there was a code. After you get stung, it's like, leave this guy alone. He's been marked by the beast already. Like, that's how it feels. It's like, I need relief. I need relief. Bee relief, please. But no, that's crazy, man. Your first story of getting stung inside of a store, that's nuts. That is insane. I don't even know how that would get in there. I'm happy it died, though. Like, bees die instantly. Like, that's why they don't want to sting. I learned a lot about things that scare the shit out of me. Lots of spider interesting facts as well. But spiders, as far as I know, when they hurt me, it's not when I'm aware. So I'm like, you know what?
Right, yeah.
You'd bite me whenever. I don't care. If the bee was like the spider and it was just like, hey, what's up? I stung you last night. I'd be like, oh, okay, I got a little bit of a sting. Okay, I'm gonna have to take care of that.
Right.
But spider is just like, hey, bro, yeah, you were turning the wrong way and I was crawling, and yep, your hand just it has to go. I gotta go, man. It's rules be rules. Rules be rules. This is the streets. But yeah, bees are not so friendly. And then the wasp is like the most murderous little bastard. Like, they're so angry at everything. If you're by their nest, it is the end of the world. My dad would go out there, fearless as hell, balls of fury, go up to the nest when he heard that I was getting stung, and he'd take a lighter and just flame them. Just flame the fucking nest. It's like
Damn.
the queen is just sitting there. All of the wasps are around him. They're just flying at him. He's not getting stung or anything. He literally just killed their house. Then he goes and he flames the queen. Like insane,
Damn.
dude. I wish I had that. I wish I never had been stung in the ear so I would never have the trauma that I do with anything buzzing.
Right. Yeah.
Crazy, crazy. All right, guys. Well, this was an amazing chat that I knew was going to go this direction. Everybody, you could tell when I start a conversation with your music is amazing that it would end with how many wasps have you been stung by? You know, these are the questions that are pressing on everyone's mind. We need to know these things. That's what happens on the Media Man Dan podcast. There is no fucking script. There is no topic that I will not discuss. I am so happy that you came here, bro. This was such a great chat. Crusah is his name. He's one of the best new artists that you guys can go and check out in the description right down below. Check out his brand new album, which was just outstanding. You'll see the whole playlist, and then when you get to that album, trust me, if you heard the pre stuff, you're going to hear the new stuff, and you're going to be like, whoa, I love this. I promise, guys. I promise. If you like melodic music, you have to like it. Oh, you're dead silent. This man is the only person in his generation that actually knows how to take turns when speaking. It's incredible. He's like waiting for his turn. I'm like an NPC over here just finishing my speech, and he's just like, I thought I hit skip already, but Dan keeps going on.
Oh shit.
Bro, this was so much fun. Thank you for joining me. This was incredible.
Hell yeah.
And you will be back on. Do not worry. I will find out whenever you're dropping the next project. Swag Cartel, everyone in Swag Cartel can come onto the show, have this much fun, talk about anything that you want, whether it's traumatic, whether it's super insane, whether it's exciting, whether you've never been to an amusement park or you love amusement parks or you hate amusement parks. I want to know everything because this is important to me. I get to know you, I get to know your personality, and I get to promote the best parts of it. That's what we do here. We promote people with passion on the Media Man Dan podcast. I hope you guys had an amazing time with this chat, and I hope you have an amazing day and stay safe out there. Peace!